morning to all students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. As we have done yesterday, what is the deficiency caused due to vitamins? What are the sources of vitamins? That one. Today on further with the chapter, we are going to discuss with our next topic, that is deficiency of minerals. If deficiency of minerals happens, then what we have to do, and for just curing out that deficiency, what should fruits or foods we should take. Okay, so slowly we are going to discuss first about the minerals. Now what are the minerals? See, just open your book on to page number 20. What you will see, some names of minerals have been given with their sources, that is from where they are coming from. What are the functions of theirs? Then deficiency disease caused due to the deficiency of such minerals, and then symptoms means as we are just avoiding that type of food for taking, what the symptoms shows us that we can say this type of disease is caused due to the deficiency of such minerals. Okay, so let's start with number one. Number one is calcium. Number one is calcium. Okay, so number one is calcium. So what are the sources from where you can get calcium? What type of foods if you eat you can get? That is milk and green leafy vegetables. So milk and green leafy vegetables. Okay. Second, what is the deficiency disease that is caused due to the insufficient, or we can say what is the main function of the calcium? The main function of the calcium is strengthen bones and teeth. So strengthen bones. Bones and teeth, and helps in clotting of blood. What is the disease caused due to the deficiency of calcium? Osteoporosis in adults and rickets in children. So in adults, what disease is caused? Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis, and in children it's rickets. Okay. Now what are the symptoms of this? What type of symptoms we can get? The symptoms I am just writing over here. What are the symptoms under heading of deficiency? So the symptoms are brittle bones, excessive bleeding, so on. Brittle bones, excessive bleeding, etc. So on. Many are there in the books. If we are going through, you can get that. That is stunted growth, weak teeth and bones. Okay. Coming to next is sources, phosphorus. Number 2 is phosphorus. What are the sources of phosphorus? So phosphorus cells, pulses and milk. Cells, pulses and function same. The strengthen bones is the same function for the phosphorus also. Okay. Now what is the disease cause? That is same. It's rickets caused also due to the deficiency of phosphorus. Now next is what is the weakness? What are the symptoms we can see? That is weakness of bones, poor development. Weakness of bones, weakness of bones and poor development. Poor development means we can say different types of developments which are gathering as the age attains, as we are attaining. So in that the decrease of our means body, like development of bones, mental, nervous system, then mental retardation. That is why mental, we can say mental retardation doesn't mean that you have a such good quality in your mind, but something is decreasing day by day if you are not taking phosphorus or proper time in your diets. Okay. And then retarded growth is also, we can say, is decreasing, and seeing loss of weight, used to become like thin, not to be so fat. Okay. So these are the causes of phosphorus. Now the next comes is number third is iron. So from the where are the sources we get iron? Same, cereals, pulses, meat, green vegetables, all. Cereals, pulses, meat, green leafy vegetables, etc. So these are the sources for iron. Now what are the functions of iron? What they, if we are taking, what benefits we are getting in our body? That is helps in the formation of hemoglobin and red blood cells. So formation of hemoglobin and RBC, that is red blood cells. Okay. And what are the symptoms for this? What such symptoms we can see? They are pale body color, body fatigue, white nails, loss of weight, swellings in hand and face. So these are the symptoms. If it causes in your body, then you can understand that you are suffering from some type of disease. Okay. And sorry, the disease is anemia. These are the symptoms for this, and the disease caused is anemia. Anemia is the disease caused by the irons. Okay. Next, number fourth is iodine. You know that iodine, we used to say iodized salt. If you are taking, then you are free from some disease. A thing also like that. So from this, the sources are fish and salt. So from salt, if you are taking not so much salt, you are not supposed to take so much, but a little bit salt also can just fulfill the use of iodine in your body. So required for the proper working function, required for the proper functioning of body, we can say. Okay. Proper functioning. Next, now what are the, we can say, disease caused by it? It's a goiter. It's goiter. If you are just having or suffering from deficiency of iodine, you are just achieving or you are getting problem of goiter. And what are the, we can say, symptoms? Enlargement of thyroid gland. Enlargement of thyroid gland. sodium and potassium. Now in what way sodium and potassium are helpful for us, that we are going to study. Next one. Let me raise a question that you can understand. Okay. So number 5th is sodium and potassium. So now from where are the sources we can have such minerals, that are salt and most food items. Salt and most food items. Okay. Next, now what is the function of sodium? They helps in maintaining body water balance. Maintains to body balance. Maintains body's water balance. Maintains body water balance. Clear? Next comes, what is this? We can say this is caused by it. That is body and muscles weakness, that is paralysis. We can say paralysis occurs. In that we won't be able to just move. So that is the body and weakness. This is caused by this paralysis. And what are the symptoms? Journal weakness and dehydration. Journal weakness, and dehydration. So on the next topic, what does this dehydration means, we are going to discuss in our next lecture. But for today, as I have made you understand about the symptoms, sources, disease and functions caused by different materials, this must be also learned by you. You know by each, means exactly the thing is that where the sources are and what are the symptoms plus what the diseases are caused by them. So on the basis of this table today, I will be just providing you some questions over this short type questions that you have to complete in your notebooks. Secondly, the questions has been just given attachment to the assignment section. So it's better go through your chapter, because with the last lecture, now the last lecture we are going to complete our second chapter. That is, first we have already components, sorry, food, where does it come, we have completed. Second chapter we are going to complete, that is components of food. After that the question answers and all the short answers we are going to study. So it's very important you go through your chapters properly. I am just going with you so slowly that you won't that you understand your chapter properly. And other than else, if you have a problem, you can ask me. I know that most of you are familiar with the chapters, and whatever I am just teaching you, it's so in the language, simple language, so that you can understand. Okay? So thank you for today. Have a nice day.